Well, if you think there is nothing new on television this summer, it is time to think again. ABC has a brand new series that starts right here on Thursday night. It is called the Astronaut Wives Club, and we have one of the stars joining us now. This is Joanna Garcia Swisher. Joanna, congratulations on the brand new series.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited about it.
Okay, for people that haven't heard a lot about it, I know this was based on a book. Tell us about the premise.
Well, the story is about the wives of the first 7 astronauts that went to space. I play Betty Grissom, Gus Grissom's wife, and it's a story that we all know, the space race. We're all taught in history books about it, but it's told from a very unique perspective. And I think the thing that interested me most about it, not only are these women incredible in their own right and have incredible accomplishments behind them and followed their dreams and did all of these incredible things, but there was a lot expected of them in that moment when their husbands were chosen to be astronauts. They weren't given that opportunity without having the model home life and having the perfect wife and the family, and there was a lot of expectations that were put on these women who had no frame of reference for what they were to expect. So once their husbands were chosen, they were literally instantly catapulted into household names. These women were on the cover of Life magazine, they had reporters following them, they had to address the media when their husbands were going up into space and coming back down, hopefully, in the best case scenario. And so it was just a highly stressful, exciting, competitive, overwhelming situation, and all of these women had to instantly adjust, and there was a lot of expectations that were put upon them. And so this is really a story about strong women and women that are obviously very dedicated to their husbands and their lives, but how they got through this incredibly unique and stressful situation together as a group. And they all came from very different walks of life, had very many different perspectives, different religious beliefs, all of these different things. And they had to somehow form this instant bond to hold each other up, because oftentimes their husbands were in training in Cocoa Beach, Florida, and these women were living in Houston just trying to hold it all together and under the watchful eye of the media, which was just such a unique idea at that time.
Joanna, describe your character. Are you like her? I know you played Ariel on ABC's Once Upon a Time. A little bit different character.
I do, yeah. I love playing Ariel. Yes, Betty's very different. One of the things that I really related to Betty and loved about her was this incredible sense of commitment and partnership that she had with her husband. Unfortunately, Gus died during our story and our journey, and you know, to this day, Betty never remarried, and she's just has this real sense of commitment to her husband and wanting to uphold his legacy and wanting people to hear their side of the story. And I think I'm so proud to tell the story that I know that I believe in my heart that Betty and Gus would want people to know. So if it's a story that you've never heard before, I want it to be the one that they would want to tell.
The hair and makeup on this set must have been just a little bit fun to play with. You look gorgeous.
It was amazing. Thank you. Well, you know, it was really cool. Eric Damon was our costume designer, and he obviously became famous for Gossip Girl, and he is a fantastic stylist, but he's also an incredibly accomplished costume designer, and he knows so much about fashion and the history of fashion, and it was just really fun to be able to go through. Our story is told over a decade, so the hair and the makeup and the fashion, it all changed so drastically. So each new episode, you know, week by week, I was like, oh, we get to wear lip gloss today, or just to see how the movie Cleopatra really influenced makeup in that era. So we really had this fast forward opportunity to tell, you know, from style to fashion, and also how these women evolved. I mean, they were simple military wives, and in Betty's case, she certainly, you know, wasn't a fashionista to begin with, but how her style evolved as she became a celebrity.
Joanna Garcia Swisher, I am so excited to see this. It is called the Astronaut Wives Club, and it premieres this Thursday right here on ABC4 at 7 o'clock. Everybody, don't forget to watch. Joanna, so nice to have you on our show this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. I hope you enjoy the show.
See you on Thursday.